Hey folks, and welcome back here to Gatekeeper Media as we continue to bring you coverage of the 2022 Disc Golf World Championships out in Emporia, Kansas. We are in our third round with our chase card. We're back at the Jones Supreme 18, and now we're on our back 9. We thank you all for tuning in. Of course, a special thank you to our Patreon supporters. Once again, bringing in the commentary will be myself, Dustin Mouret, joined by Nathan Queen. How you doing, dude?
Doing good, man. We got to watch a lot of birdies on this front 9, as you'll see right here. Chris Clemons, a clean 6 down. Ricky Wysocki also with 6 birdies. Garrett Gurthie as well, but both of them ran into a bit of trouble. And Gavin Babcock playing well also.
Yeah, everyone playing pretty well. We've had Aaron Gossage and Paul McBeth kind of leap up towards the top of the leaderboard, but many of our competitors are only just a couple of strokes behind in what is a marathon of a tournament, of course, as we get into hole 10.
A 724-foot par 4. If you get to these 2 trees that you see in the middle right here, you've got about 400 feet off of the tee. The most difficult part about this hole is the green, though. You really have about 15 feet on either side of the basket to really have a clean look for your birdie.
Yeah, and this big wide hyzer gap is a very popular option for right-handed players, though you could still see a couple of them go for that center gap.
And plays out nicely there for Rick.
Clemons getting everything he could out of that. Great flex shot.
Garrett's going up with that big high hyzer out to the right also. This needs to dig, and it does. Probably meant to pull that a bit wider, but still going to be in a good position.
Great looking shot here from Babcock, just getting the full flight out of that. Catches some branches at the end there, but still in a decent spot. Looked like Garrett didn't like his footing there.
Yeah, maybe he slipped when he planted. Sounded like he said he thought he might have foot faulted, but looked down and said he didn't. And both players missing to that left side, which is the worst side of the two. We saw during the first round a couple guys just throwing it upside down, sliding it up to the pin from there.
Clemons looking good with this, though. Oh, man, catches a branch, but still in circle 1. No problem.
Ricky looking to get up and down for a 5th birdie in a row. And is on that left side, but got pretty close. I think he's going to be all right.
Indeed. So we get the Babcock here. Trying to see if he can figure something out.
Yeah. Not much to figure out there. You got to lay it up. It's a pretty frustrating feeling. As Chris is just able to sneak that one in there to go back-to-back birdies. That moves him to 7 down on the round through 10 holes.
That is Ricky's 5th birdie in a row. Taking the 6 under here, and he's on a hot streak right now after a cold start.
And he's going to need to keep that hot if he'd like to keep it going on the next hole, because we have the second most difficult hole on the course, hole 11. 493 feet and just pretty difficult to access. You've got that straight shot.
I mean, it's a tough one. Just a tight gap, and like you said, you got to cover a lot of ground even with it being downhill. It's a great line, though, from Ricky. Oh, boy.
Just gets past those trees. This looks great. Oh, that's so good. Let's take a look at that again.
It kind of did, but, you know, didn't hit it enough.
Yeah, just using... It's such a small fairway, and he's able to use all of that. Starting out on the left side and letting his disc drift off to the right the entire flight till it runs out of speed to fade towards that pin.
Just a little overturn here from Clemons.
Stays in bounds, though.
Ooh, a little hyzer stand-up here from Double G. Nearly to circle one.
And this is kind of the safer play. Going up high to the left side gets you in a pretty good position to just get your par. Difficult to reach it from there, although I guess it would be possible.
Here we see Clemons just trying to get up and down for par. Kind of let that one get away from him a little bit, but still in the circle.
Yeah, he's got some work left to do. Hopefully he can keep it clean. I'm gonna give one of those birdies back.
Ricky, meanwhile, hitting his 6th in a row. Now in a tie for 3rd in his own right next to Clemons, which that'll actually change here soon as Clemons should fall back down 1 stroke.
And what a great birdie. Only 16% of the field. So we're back to just the top half, or the A pool for the stats on this course today. So 16% of 112 able to get the birdie on this one. That's 18 players. We got to watch one of them from Ricky. Moving into hole 12, another island hole. You see it right here where that basket up on the right. 302 feet, about 280 to carry. It plays uphill, so it plays a little bit longer than that, probably closer to 320.
This is kind of a common route you're going to see right-handed players take. Though I imagine Double G will be looking to play the wider right side.
Yeah, we are looking at another lefty hyzer here for the ground play. But Garrett shows you how to do it with the righty hyzer just fine. We'll take a look at that again.
Hitting a little metal there, grabbing the pole. So we had Johnny McRae actually ace it day 1.
Gavin going with a more overstable disc with some more speed. Not able to get the skip up the hill he was looking for. Still going to have a look for birdie. There's your lefty hyzer. Nice shot from Clemons there.
And what a putt from Babcock. He's hit a couple from range throughout the round. That'll be another one there for a birdie. Gets into 5 under on the day.
Yeah, and with that hit, got another opportunity here for a star frame. And Ricky looking to get 7 in a row. There it is.
Yeah, he's on a tear, man. After he hit that huge putt on hole 6, after having some struggles in the first 5 holes, he has just been on a tear.
Yeah, yet to do anything but birdie. Chris looking to bounce back from his first bogey of the round. Going to do so nicely. Go ahead and erase that from his memory. 7 down through 12. Garrett had a hot start to his round. Just slowed down a little bit on hole 6.
When you first sign up for a PDJ membership, you're given a PDJ number. Your PDJ number is a stamp for when you got involved in the sport. It's a badge of pride for players and a part of your disc golf identity. Get your number today. Visit pdja.com/join.
You don't become the best without taking risks. Yes, sometimes you won't make the shot, but the winners are right at the intersection of risk and skill. At Dynamic Discs, we've taken the risks. In 2012, we decided to make our own first 4 molds. Now, almost 10 years later, we want to share with you a piece of this history with our 10-year anniversary box. Thank you for being part of this journey. And remember, take that risk, as champions do.
Moving into hole 13. Pretty difficult to get the birdie on par 3, 466 feet, and even though it's downhill, it really seems to play every bit of that. Got some OB off to the left side if you fade out early.
That's a very touchy shot to get yourself on the green for birdie on this one. It's fading a little early for Ricky.
Gets
Ooh,
a
that's
nice
way out in circle 2.
Yeah, gets a nice skip up there to maybe get him around that tree. We'll see what type of look he has.
I imagine it's an open look because of what you said, but it's probably a 50, 60 footer. So you just gotta talk to your disc guys.
Got
and
the
girls.
voice control.
Exactly. I'll put it to you this way. It's not going to harm the disc to talk to it, All I can do is help. Or have literally no impact at all, which is the more likely case, I imagine.
I don't know. I know you've heard of nice and something before.
I don't believe in that. I can't be a Caster's Curse believer. That's way up there.
Yeah, this one looks to have gotten away from him a little bit, but some nice branch play there is going to drop him down. Maybe give him a long bit if he wants it, but should be an easy par. And a bit surprised to not see Chris go with that flex forehand to try to get the distance on this one.
That's a beautiful line, though.
It is.
Man, what a shot.
Yeah, he gets the distance with the backhand. He's a little bit to the right side, but still has an opportunity.
Indeed he does. I think even in that bush, he probably still has a way to step out. And this is Ricky from a knee from circle 2. Yeah, probably like 45, 50 feet.
Oh, and that tree is in his way.
Oh my goodness, dude. How
No,
does he
it
keep
wasn't.
doing it? How does he just keep doing this?
Because he is Ricky Wysocki, and he knows no pars.
It's 8 in a row, man. Oh, man.
Garrett wanted it also. Looked like he was about ready to go get it. Just sneaks off the right side.
And
But-
Clemons cashes it.
Yeah. That's a great lefty backhand birdie. It's a great birdie in general. I'm actually quite surprised that 25% of the field got the birdie on this one today. It's more than I expected.
I think the more impressive thing is Ricky gets both 11 and 13. I doubt there's many other players in the field who got both of them. Because you figure,
Yeah.
only 18 players got 11. So of those 18, I don't know how many would have also gotten this one, Ricky being one of them, though, that's for sure.
Right. Yeah, that's definitely impressive. 2 of the harder par 3s on the course. And he is just running through them on his 8 birdie streak, moving into hole 14. On the easier side of the par 4s, 697 feet, or 95 feet. Get a big drive off. You are throwing over OB, but it's not too much danger. And you can leave yourself a pretty short upshot. If you get 400 feet, you're already around 200, 300 or so.
Just a big pushing hyzer there from Ricky. Gets
Well
way on
beyond.
up there.
Yeah, well
Yeah.
beyond 400 feet.
Absolutely. He's got a straight shot to the green as well.
Yeah, that little tree right behind where Chris landed, about 407 feet off of the tee. So even Chris's forehand getting out there about 415, which is a smash of a forehand.
Speaking of smashes, Garrett giving this one the smash crack pepper. Gets on up there.
Yeah, maybe sold it off just a bit, but he throws so hard that it was just fine anyway.
That'll work. Oh, look, they're neighbors.
Yep, nestled right up there beside him. Chris gonna go to that forehand again, skipping.
Oh, just blocked in the paint.
That's all right. He'll tap in his birdie there. He's gonna have another turkey.
This man's challenging for a lead card position at this point. He has been playing a heck of a round. Ricky obviously doing the same thing. He's looking for his 9th birdie in a row on this hole.
Yeah, whole card really playing well.
Ooh.
All three of them up on the putting green. And Ricky doesn't have too much left here. Yeah, that's a nice angle. Gonna slow down nicely.
That's a bullseye.
Got another opportunity for the star frame on hole 14. Second easiest hole on the course. So you would expect Chase Card to be able to get the star frame.
I'm going to make no comment, Nathan. I can't be held accountable for the results. A double G will get us one step closer. Just 2 more to go, and they're basically drop-in, so I feel pretty good about this one.
Yeah, I felt good about it when I said it. And it looks like we're going to have it. That's our second star frame of the back 9. We had a couple on the front 9 also. Brings us into hole 15. If they could star frame this one, that would be fantastic, as this is a pretty difficult par 3. That OB water you see over on the left side is really what gets in your mind the most. You could get into the road if you're worried about that water too much and get too far right.
Hello? Is it like a hologram of a tree? Dude.
Oh my goodness. How
He's parked it.
He accidentally parked it. Like there's no...
That's the local route.
Yeah.
The local company route.
This looks to be more the intended flight line, and Chris Clemons has absolutely parked it.
Oh my goodness, man. And this is such a hard hole to access with the righty backhand like Double G is going to try to do. When it hyzers in, it slopes, right to left towards that water. And that just comes out early.
And luckily it keeps flying after it hits that branch that Ricky just went straight through. So he should have a pretty easy opportunity to get up and down for par, as long as he can avoid that slope that you were talking about.
That one gets through too? What the heck?
Yeah, that second tree is a little further away than you think.
Okay, that's fair. Starting to think that was like a simulated tree for a moment there.
Those Kansas cameras, man, they can get you a little bit.
Still learning.
Double G gets up there pretty nicely. He's going to leave a little bit more than he wants. Ricky for 10 in a row.
There it is. Buckets after buckets on his head and in front of him as he picks up his disc.
Yeah, what a birdie streak he's on there.
Babcock back to back as well there. Clemons will have a drop in to get himself to 10 under par for the round, and this is Garrett for par.
Yeah, these guys are absolutely shredding the course today.
Absolutely.
Like I said, this is one of the harder birdies that it is. It's got 26% of the field birdied, so 63% taking a par. Alright, moving into one of the more difficult par 4s on the course. Hole 16, 827-foot par 4. If you can get to here, that is your ideal position to attack this green and try to get the birdie. That's going to need about 430, 450 feet off of the tee to get to that point. If you leave it a little short, you can get caught up in those cedars pretty quickly.
Dude.
Woo!
The thing is, that's still going to be so tough to approach the green from there. He's so on that right-hand side. He's going to have to throw a big forehand or something to attack.
Yeah, big forehand or big high spike hyzer off to the right. Probably his two options there.
Great placement from Clemons.
Yeah. Ideal. You could ask for about 30 more feet. But that's about as good as it's going to get.
Him and Clemons are just neighbors, man. They're just hanging out. Like once again.
Liking those same spots.
I mean, heck, when the other guy throws it in the perfect landing zone, you'd like to join him there, and, well, he's done it.
Yeah, I mean, look at all the birdies going on. Chris has got 10 birdies. No,
Yeah,
Chris has got 11 birdies. He's got a bogey on the round.
Nice big skip there as well from Double G to get up there. He's in a great spot.
He heard me, and he wanted that extra 30 feet. Went ahead and asked for it.
I'm a fan of this. I'm not a fan of that, though.
Yeah, coming up just a bit short. Still probably 400 feet from where they're throwing at.
Oh, that tree slowed him down. That was great.
He's up there in circle 2, which he's had quite a bit of those today. Should be pretty warmed up for that. And this looks pretty good. He's going to get up there inside circle 1.
This looks tough for Ricky, man. That might be too much angle. No, gets up there to circle 2. That's gonna be a tough putt.
Chris up first. Probably wanted some more height on that, but if you get any type of bounce off of that cage, something funny can happen.
It looked like he just didn't really commit to that one.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened. It definitely had some steam on it, ended up high, but he has finally ended his birdie streak.
Yeah, it ends at 10. And Babcock again a little high. That's the second time he's hit the top band on the stepper, so he's got the aim right, just a little off on the height. Oh, and Double G comes up short. What's going on here?
The basket is broken. Sometimes
hitting high and hitting them low, just not getting them in the chains, but there you go.
Sometimes it just feels like there's a little force field around there. See other guys hitting high.
What?
Oh, boy.
No way, man.
Yeah, that's one of those. He let himself get too frustrated. He let himself get out of his element. Didn't focus enough because it was a short putt, and just, yeah, I bet we won't see that again.
Oh, definitely not.
Well, moving into hole 17, the most difficult hole on the course today. 710-foot par 4. You've got high right hyzer or low straight line with a forehand or backhand. OB left, OB right. Pretty difficult hole overall. Two very controlled shots no matter which way you go.
Yeah, just that low ceiling comes into play, kind of similar to hole 2 on the front 9. Makes the approach very tricky. Oh, that's low. Laser beam, though.
Yeah, low, and gets a nice little air bounce up. Gonna be in a good position up there. Might be able to even see some of the pin from that high right.
And kind of stuffed by the trunk, but center.
Yeah, 3 shots up the gut there. I'm pretty surprised we haven't seen anybody go up to the right yet, but looks like we are now. Uh-oh. Oh, that got lucky there. He did not pull that out wide enough to the right, but caught a tree late on the left side to keep him in bounds. I don't think he got a lot of distance, but Garrett Gurthie.
Wow. That was so sick.
Yeah, and he's way back. This doesn't look to be a go for the pin play. He'd need a lot more disc than that if he was really trying to reach the pin from there.
I just think knowing how tight that OB is on the green, he didn't want to risk it.
Yeah. Smart play, difficult to do after an unfortunate mistake on the last hole.
Yep. Great skipping forehand here from Clemons. Gets him near the bullseye as well. So we're going to see a couple of birdies here, you'd imagine.
Yeah, Chris looking to get to 11 down on the round. Already found those double digits.
High-level shot here from Babcock.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my goodness. What a great touch shot there. That is so hard to get the angle just right to pan out on time.
And Ricky always trying to give things a bid. This green gets a little fast, but that was a nice soft floaty bid as Chris Clemons on fire this round. Got himself in solo third at the moment. 11 down with 1 hole to play.
Yeah, it's one of those hate to see him leave, but love to see him go, as he might be on the lead card tomorrow and leaving us behind.
Garrett starting to put together a solid back 9. Had a great start and bouncing back. He's to 7 down on the round now. And Gavin Babcock also putting together solid. He's still inside that top 10, sitting at 8 down on the round. We get into our last hole of the day, our last hole at Jones Park this year. 789-foot par 4. Got to move 450 feet or so, and then a good 80 to 100 feet to the left of where you tee off at to really have a good look through this second gap here. That's far enough left, but pretty short. He's far back from there.
It looked like he got it maybe a little nose up. Didn't quite get it as forward as he wanted, but we shall see how he attacks the green from there. That looks beautiful.
A lot more forward. You really want to be farther left than that. I'm not saying that he doesn't have an opportunity, but he's probably a little pinched off. Now, this is looking good.
Yeah, we've upgraded from smash crack pepper to hot boom sauce there from Double G.
Oh, no. He's
That
gotten...
flare, though, is tricky.
Yeah, he's gotten too big of a skip. We'll have to see. I don't know if he's got too pinched off of an angle or not.
It's Ricky trying to finish strong after being on a scorcher to the midsection of the course with 10 birdies in a row, and that's a great placement.
Yeah, awesome drive. I believe he's in the best position of the group there.
Yeah, I would think so.
Even with Garrett getting farther than that, the length that Garrett got could actually pinch him off, which is as far left as he got. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Good 370-foot forehand through a tight gap from Chris Clemons there. Very nice shot.
Didn't quite get on edge to get that forward skip you wanted. Ricky gets just to play a lower speed disc as far up as he got.
Oh, and he left it a little low. Okay, so Garrett not too much trouble right there. Does have to put a little bit more angle on that than you're used to seeing, but gets up there nicely inside the circle.
So after a heater, Ricky's going to kind of have a cold finish here, bogeying a couple of pars, but still going to be, probably on chase card tomorrow with his score.
Yeah, he has a...
Oh, boy. Man, he had a great day from Circle 2. No doubt about it.
Had lots of bids and was on the basket. Even the ones that he missed were all very close. And able to finish 9 down for the round. Going to put him inside that top 10. Chris Clemons for 12 down. This pumps it in there with a bogey. Ends up shooting 12 down on the round. Our hot score course record.
Oh, wow.
Tied for course records. And Garrett Gurthie fighting back at the end, getting back-to-back birdies, going to shoot 8 down, rounding out our very hot scorecard here. Ricky Wysocki going to tap in his par. Had a bit of a birdie streak going on as he's got 2 pieces of bogey bread around it, but lots of meat in that 10 birdie streak there.
Indeed, we are going to see Clemons with the hot round, as you said, get up to third. He'll be joining our lead card. Ricky Wysocki will stick with us on the chase. Gavin Babcock tied for 8th position as he went 50% from Circle 2 today on, I believe, 6 or 7 attempts. So really, really well done. And just a fantastic chase card, man. Everyone performed really well today and kept themselves in the mix. And we appreciate all of you for tuning in for the action. We hope that you'll follow and subscribe to catch the rest of our Worlds coverage as well as the rest of our Pro Tour coverage this year. Again, a special thank you goes out to all those Patreon supporters. Help make the coverage possible. And my name is Dustin Mouret, and with me has been Nathan Clean, and we'll catch you on the next round.
We'll see you guys out there.